This episode of Cousins and Sons is brought to you by Authentic Muay Thai Supply. This is an online fightwear store where you can find the best, most authentic Muay Thai protection gear, training gear, boxing gloves, and Muay Thai shorts straight up from Thailand. Good prices, good people. Check them out over at authenticmuaythaisupply.com and enjoy this episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
Nailed it, Pepper.
You'll be proud of someone. Just give me a chance to make yourself. If you don't like me here, I will be someone else.
Back to Cousins and Sons podcast. Wow, the stage fright has not left. Since,
but there's no audience.
Friday, man. I know, but I still feel like those bitches are sitting over there. No.
I'll say for the record, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I know. Well, for the record, I'm going to tell you. So it's on the fucking record. You know what I mean? But, welcome back to Cousins and Sons podcast.
We should just change it to
I'm Steel Pepper. This is fucking Garon Atencio.
That's true.
You know us. This is fucking episode 20, motherfuckers.
This is 20. This is ironic that it's episode 20.
Episode 20, a very depressing fucking 20th episode.
Woo!
Yeah.
Balloons, cake. Nope.
Leave in the comments why we should quit doing what we're doing.
All right. So now to leave.
So anyways, so we're here. Travis, good to see you, bro.
It's good to see you guys too.
I feel like
I left for the 9 and 10, and I don't know what happened to you guys.
It was like you left us for school.
Oh no,
we got raped.
He
got raped by our teacher.
I think he left halfway through my bit, just like, he's getting raped. I better leave.
And then I was up there, and I'm like, I didn't hear.
No, I was kidding.
I didn't hear anything. And I was like, and I turned back. I'm like, oh, he's gone. Time to get raped.
Oh yeah. Anthony took over. Anthony Amorello.
No, it's
great
guy.
No, and yeah, he's a great guy.
But what? Okay.
But wait, we have to start.
I'm still in shock from this weekend.
I know we have to
Being
start
behind
with
a
this
mic
weekend.
gives me PTSD.
We have to start with this weekend.
All right, well,
for them to even know why we were the way we were.
Well, they will. They'll know.
Yeah.
We have an hour. Fucking. No, this weekend was terrible for Steel Pepper, bro. Fucking Eric Pepper, whatever.
Steel Pepper.
Yeah, let's go with that. No, dude, I bombed my ass off, Travis. My ass off, people. Like, it was, I froze, dude. I froze in the middle of my set. I was doing the breakup with girlfriend bit.
Why didn't you do the molested bit?
Maybe I should have done that. I don't know, because I can't change my mind in the middle of it. So I just had to run with it. But, dude, it wouldn't have mattered. I would have done the same thing.
Why do you think that?
Well, because I don't know. It was just like it was. Dude, I think this is why. Is because I felt like judged. It was like my first open mic. Garon was like, dude, I think you need therapy after this. I was like, dude, I think you're right, man. Fucking, because I was. Okay, so I used to get. All right, I read really bad. I have dyslexia and shit.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that's an excuse, but I used to, like, my friends used to make fun of me when I would, read out loud in class and shit. And I used to just, like, give up, just like, all right, fuck you. I used to, like, stay some shit. Like, I got sent to the principal's office because I was just like, fuck you, motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? And they were like, oh, your ass is out of here. And I did it as a scapegoat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To get the fuck out of reading out loud. I'll go to the principal's office over reading out loud, motherfucker. I'll go to prison. Fucking, and I don't know, dude. I just got those same kind of feeling like when I forgot my shit and I knew everyone knew I was fucking up and I was like, oh my God, and I froze up halfway through my bit and that's that. I don't know what else to say about it. I don't know. Like,
how was it going before you froze
up? Not good. Well, I don't know. I guess actually not bad. But I mean, freezing up is about 2 minutes in.
What'd you do when you froze up?
I repeated myself a lot. Yeah. And
Yeah.
and I
That's
about it. I engaged with the audience a little bit.
They introduced you, though, also. I mean, all of these are factors, I think. You even introduced saying, the next person up is a very hilarious guy, Eric Pepper. And I'm like, you don't even know the guy. And now he has to go up there.
Right. And not be hilarious.
And he was just like.
Which I was hilariously awful.
But those are all the things. And then the people in the front row talking.
Yeah.
These are all reasons. We have to tell the people all the reasons. You didn't just blank out. You didn't just blank out.
Yeah, but I mean, but then again, like I felt like here's the deal: is like I was disappointed in myself just for not finishing. I should, as trying to be professional. Anyways, I should have ignored all that.
Yeah.
And didn't. So it was a big disappointment in myself because I've been working on like, okay, well, whatever happens, like just get through your bit, which is what I've been working on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I struggle with this, I guess, stage fright or whatever it is. I don't know, insecurities and like,
Yeah, you worked yourself up so much for that. It was
I did.
though it was the first open mic all over again.
yeah, no, it was. It was the
of
first open mic all over again.
And because it started out small throughout the day, and then I feel like as it progressed, just everything you were afraid of, or not afraid of, but just every little thing kept getting, and I was like, in my head trying to stay calm too, but at the same time, I was like, dude, you gotta just breathe. You gotta breathe because when you get up there, I didn't know what was gonna happen. So even when you were freezing, and I told you this, it didn't, even though you kept repeating yourself, it wasn't. And
I tried to make it like as funny as possible.
Yeah, and you still kept
like
going
I was
with it.
just kind of like, yeah, I know. To be honest, dude, I thought I got the light early. Like, Joe, get the fuck off the stage, bro. You know what
really?
I mean? But he said I didn't.
No,
but I felt like
yeah.
I felt like it.
But
was.
no, when he, like you said, though,
it's so
the day
funny.
after,
I did so bad. I felt like time went by fast.
well, you said it was such almost a traumatic experience for you that you don't even remember what happened for the rest of it. Almost like you went blank.
Kind of, yeah. No, it's kind of true.
Like it is.
Yeah,
like it
no,
is
it's
true.
true.
Like
It's true.
it's like that's how much of a like moment it was. Where it's just like I was like, no, dude, you actually, yeah, you didn't finish. Yeah, you know, that happens. People were still cheering you on and being their most supportive self, but I was like, it wasn't as bad as you thought. It was. I mean, it was bad. I mean, even Bruno came up and was like, no,
Yeah, Bruno's supportive.
yeah,
though.
but he was supportive.
And no, he's like, no, it wasn't good, but like we all do this, I guess.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know if they do it like that,
No, yeah,
I've eaten 1,000 dicks. Dude.
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I don't know
I've
if
had 10
anyone can
years of
eat a
dick
dick
eating,
like
though.
steel pepper.
No, dude, and that's the point though, is you thought you did horrible, and you still did better than other people who were doing other objects work.
I mean, that's just crazy for me to think about. But
yeah, I know, and that's why you were. But
Like-
because stage fright is a real thing, like that is a thing where it overcomes you, and that's why when you were like, oh, no one's ever experienced this, I was like, anybody.
Oh no, I mean,
has,
I
has
shouldn't say
experienced
that.
this, you know, like it's.
I don't know if anyone's experienced what I experienced and kept going like an idiot.
I kept. Well, yeah, I mean, it's.
Just like, oh my god, oh no, I got something here.
That's also a thing that I think it was, and that's why when you got off stage, I was like, oh, it's, you know, it's. I wasn't expecting. I was like, oh, that was bad, but the way you had it on, you held yourself, and I was like, okay, cool, you know, like, and then I had to then. This is the first time they split us up, which was smart.
Ouch.
No, split us up as far as like me getting up and going. You know, like I was like, sweet, I can get up and go get ready, or like I went to.
Oh, yeah,
because
no,
I was
dude.
sick. I had a sinus infection the entire
Oh,
day.
yeah.
Like I had to go to the doctors, and I was draining, so I had to go to the bathroom just to blow my nose. So for 7 minutes, I wouldn't be snotting all over the audience. So as I go in there, I'm like, sweet. I set the timer. I'm like, okay, 7 minutes. That means the person before me. Then as I come out, I look at Pete, and I'm like, is she about to be done? Why did she say she's done? She's only at 4 minutes or something. So she just cut herself. She only did a few minutes. And
Why? Why?
I don't know, but it threw me off. Not threw me off, but enough to where I was like, oh, okay. And I just ran up on stage and like kind of, and I was like, just jumped right into it. I was like, oh, another thing like to have to, you know, roll with the punches kind of thing. But it was cool. Like, I'm glad that I did set that, because I went to the bathroom being like, okay, cool. I have 7 minutes, come out at 5, you know, get myself together.
Yeah.
And then to go up there.
No, and Travis, you're right. I should have done the molested bit, just because I had it down more, I think. But I just thought maybe the other one would be funnier, and I just let people get in my head, dude. I'm just too self-conscious and
Yeah.
too like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just too self-conscious. I don't know what else to say about it.
Yeah.
That is what it is. I mean, like, and something I have to get over. And I thought maybe like, or well, I mean, still, I mean, the journey continues. But like, I thought that like, you know, after doing as many open mics as I've done, like, oh, I'd be over this by now, and it's like it's there.
Yeah.
Just like, well, and I thought I was. Like, that's the thing is I was very disappointed in myself because I was just like, well, fuck, at least I'm over it enough to, like, get through the set, right?
Mm-hmm.
Blanked. And it's like, I didn't even know what to do. I felt, it was the most helpless I've ever felt,
Yeah.
except for some other times in my life that I don't want to talk about right now. But, like, yeah.
No, but yeah, it
like,
was yeah.
yeah.
It just
And
felt
so it was
helpless.
just like, yeah, it was just like, fuck, dude, helpless. And just like, fuck, you know, I don't
Yeah.
know. I felt like I let, you know, Joe down, just putting me on a show and, you know, a paid show and, like, having faith in me and fucked it up, dude.
No, and like it's, I remember, cause yeah, I was getting the money and everything. I was like, cool, I got this, and even me, I was like, I didn't want to take the money. The only difference was I finished. That was, you know, like I
guess I finished my time. I just didn't finish my
I ended
bit.
with a laugh, you know, but barely, you know, like it was fine. The audience honestly, it wasn't that crazy of an audience. It was 75% were actually just comics anyways, you know, it's
No, that's rough too.
so yeah, it was just people who had already seen stuff, you know, so I kind of, you know, just went, even people were calling out people for, you know, just texting and being on the phone in the front row and stuff, but even then, yeah, Joe, like, he came up to me, he's like, hey, and he gave me, he's like, this is for you and Pepper, because he thought Pepper left, and I was like, okay. He's like, it was one of those
I
moments.
was up in the green room taking shots.
Yeah, he was up in the. I didn't know where he went, and I was like, I think he's still here. Yeah,
I don't know where I go.
he booked it up to the green room, but I was like, but Joe was like, it was one of those moments like you know when somebody's like trying to tell you a good job, but also knows you know it wasn't a good job, but still wants to be supportive. So it was just like, it was good. It was good. Yeah. You got him there at the end. You had him there at the end. And I was like, yeah,
painful,
I did.
dude.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, it was good. It was, and then and I just said, yeah, thank you, and then we stayed for the rest of the time, and you know, more people left. It was one of those where once a few of the comics went, all their friends left, kind of thing.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
So yeah, I mean, but it was just so even that feeling of like ending it out that way. And then yeah, just saying bye and yeah, it was and then yeah, going being like, where are you? I was like, Steele, where are you? And you were upstairs, and I was like, let's go, let's get out of here. I was like, I can only imagine. And you're like, ah. And I'm glad though that you woke up the next day and kind of had time to, and you talked to Simone and stuff, and you had time to.
What's Simone say?
He said everyone goes.
He's like, you're a
he's
comic.
like, you're a real comic now. That's what he told me.
Yeah, he's like, you're bombed.
Because you bombed. I was like, yeah, Simone, you weren't there, bro.
Yeah, and
No,
that's
I think in your head you think it's worse than
yeah.
it is, but-
Yeah, I mean, that's
was-
what he's telling me. But
well, and
like,
I was there.
No, for sure,
I
trust
was
me.
there, and I know it was worse
Yeah,
than you
dude,
think
I've
it
been
was.
booed
Yeah.
the fuck off stage.
Yeah.
Did you get booed off?
No,
bro?
no, no.
Exactly.
No.
Then you're come on.
Simone's
buddy.
gotten booed
You're-
off
yeah,
by
well, that's
1,000
what he told me.
people.
Yeah, he's like, I got
It's
booed off
bad,
stage by
man.
1,000 people.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, well, it was 100.
Probably
but-
still got paid like, you know, $500.
And also, like,
Yeah.
take the wise words of Dave Chappelle. You don't get paid to be funny. You get paid for the attempt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
it's
point.
true.
Like they,
Yeah.
like I fucking dude. There have plenty of people ask me on the shows, and it just turns out that crowd fucking hated my guts for some
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen as often anymore, but it fucking happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Well, see, and that's what I was thinking about, like, today, for some reason. Something happened today that I thought about that, but I was just like, man, like, I applaud you, Travis, for just, like, you don't give a fuck, dude.
I can't anymore. Like
No,
can't.
you can't.
If-
like-
and also, like I have even things that may be big deals. I don't approach them like they are anymore.
No, you don't.
Because I can't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like I don't know. Maybe it's a confidence thing now, but also it's like you just can't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you care too much, this will fucking rape your soul.
Yeah. No, it's true.
No,
yeah.
it's true.
There's yeah,
I
and
feel like it has.
it'll go
this last week.
Yeah, there's other things. It was cool though because Sunday we went and saw a friend's show in the Belly Room at the Comedy Store, and they're all professionals or people who are way better than us, and there was more people in the audience for our show than there were in that show, which was cool to see because then it was also seeing the
Like there's a famous dude from NBC in there.
Yeah, there's
and we had
people-
more people at the Fourth Wall show.
Yeah.
They
So
did.
it was like I was like, and just seeing that was kind of like cool to see. And then on top of that too, like for the first half of the night of comics, it was a very like hard room. Like people were not laughing. People were not like they were the funny parts were them calling out the audience, being like, "You guys are crap," kind of thing. And it was like, but that was cool to see after we had just gone through this, being like, okay, that's that. Now it's like, oh, this is, at the Comedy Store in the Belly Room, and these are all people who are, just got off tour or doing things, and this is an actual audience. That's just the game. That's just how it goes sometimes. Which gave more confidence of like it can, just, all right, well, this is the journey. This is how it goes, kind of. It was just another learning experience for it. Yeah. And then we what's today, Wednesday? We decided, this is our first one back after.
I missed you guys.
After I know.
I always miss you, bro.
Yeah, but
Thanks, Pepper.
we're
Just
back.
because, not just because. I mean, like you're my people, bro.
Yeah.
My
You know what I
people,
mean?
Pepper.
Like, yeah,
My Pepper people.
you're my people. But yeah, I mean, just I don't have a lot of friends really, and that's the one thing that kind of kept me coming back today. To be honest, I wanted to quit, dude. I wanted to quit comedy after that thing.
Yeah,
Just kind of like. It's like, okay, well, fuck it. This isn't for me, I guess. But nothing else is for me, so I might as well keep doing it, right? But yeah.
No, I know you were scared,
and then Travis, just your support, dude, and friendship, and then
For sure,
and even or not even, but just Anthony, Nick Jordan.
Yeah, then
just
what happened at the mics
supporting-
when I left?
Oh well, that was some fucked up shit. I mean,
yeah.
for you,
It
more than
even,
me,
it even
but,
wasn't
like-
me. Here's the funny thing, though, is like you said, you just can't give a fuck. I got a little kind of like, okay, is this really happening? He got more upset at what we're about to tell you than I did.
Really?
because it was directed
it
towards
was
him.
directed towards me,
Oh yeah, and I get that.
And
You're
so-
protective.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
You're protective, Pepper.
I'm a protective pepper.
But yeah, it was I mean, yeah, his set, he went up there and talked about how he bombed and
tried to make it funny.
trying to make it funny and did that and
Whatever.
did his thing. And then I went up there and I wasn't like, again, I wasn't feeling it, but still I was like, okay, cool, I'm going to go up there and try these things. And actually, I started off right away with my kind of inadvertently talking about how I do Uber Eats and how I eat the people's fries.
Yeah.
And right away, a guy in the audience.
First off, he's joking, by the way.
Yeah, and right this, and I'm like, okay, cool. I was like, yeah, I eat all their fries, everything. Yeah, so thank you so much. But I did it deadpan. Like this whole time, I'm just deadpan. And this guy in the audience goes, "That's fucked up." And I'm like, yeah, it's pretty fucked up. He's like, no, that's
really fucked up. He said it like 3 times.
Yeah, he
Oh,
just
Jesus.
kept saying it over and over
seriously,
again.
that is fucked
That's
up.
and I was like,
Like,
yeah,
dead serious.
yeah,
And I'm like, and he was sitting behind me, and I just wanted to be like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, he's just kidding, bro.
I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and I,
Like,
but
for
even
real.
even in that, from
I
him
know, I'm not
saying that,
funny.
I was like,
But
I didn't
comic
take it.
shit aside, fuck you.
I didn't take it as any of that. All I heard was him just keep saying it. I'm like, okay, he said it a third time. All right, you just want to get attention, cool, whatever. I'm just gonna keep going. And then I went, and it was very like I didn't get laughs. Like it was a horrible set. To the point where when I got off, I left my phone up there, and then Nick Jordan goes up there. He's like, "Here, you need your phone." He's like, "Just delete that. Just delete that." He's like, I got plenty of deleted funds. He's like,
Yeah, he's like, I delete shit all the time.
yeah. I was like,
yeah.
I was like, yeah.
But that was like a supportive criticism
yeah.
kind of thing. It wasn't just like making fun of you for the fact of just trying to get laughs yourself.
Yeah, I was like, cool. I'm laughing. You got to be able to take a joke, and we get made fun of a lot here, which is fine. I take that as
That was the first time though I felt like it was like kind of aggressive.
which one?
Today
No, with the guy.
with the guy.
Oh no, that was the first
fucking
time. But
guy.
I'm saying you have to, like, because we get made fun of all the time. So
No,
it's
you
like
handle it like a champ.
You deal with it.
I didn't.
No, I'm not saying him. I'm saying in general.
Oh,
you
yeah,
just
yeah.
talked about Nick Jordan. So I'm saying Nick Jordan, that was a way of showing, he likes us, but
Oh, yeah, yeah.
making
Yeah,
fun
yeah,
of
yeah.
it.
Right,
So
right,
that's
right, right.
fine. So then he goes, does his whole thing, finally goes on, Then this guy goes up. I guess Anthony pronounces his name wrong. He goes up, does his thing. He gets up there right away, and he starts talking for a second. Oh, he's like, I guess I just got to go around and I guess roast the room. He's like, I don't want to do that. He's like, Eric, he's like, you talked about you wanted to turn over a new leaf and not bomb anymore, but guess you couldn't do that one tonight, huh? and just like
Jesus.
and said that to him.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, that's what he said.
I thought he said consistency is key, which I wasn't sure what.
No, he did say consistency.
What
is
is
key.
what is that? What he meant by
Yeah,
that?
because you're like, oh, I don't want to bomb. And he's like, consistency is key, meaning you bombed, meaning
Right.
you did it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Oh,
He's like,
okay,
oh,
okay,
dang
okay.
it, I did it again. You know, and he said that, and I'm like, oh, well, yeah. I was like, okay, cool, funny, huh? He's like, and I was like, he kept going, and then he was like, oh yeah, somebody else is talking about this. He's like, oh, I also went to the DMV. Oh, Garon, you said that. He's like, but I'm still pissed off at you for the fries. He's like, no, I freaking hate you. And he went on for a good minute, just tirade about me eating
Jesus.
people's fries, being like, I hope you are driving, eating those fries, and then get hit by a bus.
Not
and
only
then
do I want
fucking
you to get
die.
hit by a bus,
And-
but I want all 4 tires to run over you.
yeah, like
Shit
just
like that,
kept
dude.
going,
Just
and
kept
people are
going.
laughing, of course. And so
Dude,
once
I
he-
think people got silent after a while. They were just like,
well, they
okay.
were. I was waiting for it because I kept hearing him say, and people were laughing. And once he finished, I said, "You're welcome." And he's like, "No, I wasn't giving you a compliment." I was like, "No, you're welcome," and I just kept. That's it. I said it again, being like, "You're only getting laughs off of me right now." Like, but it's like I just said, "You're welcome." He's like, "No, I'm not going to even be able to use this at all in any of my stuff. This is worthless." But I'm just letting you know how upset I am that you eat other people's fries, and I'm just like. Oh, okay. And that's when it got like awkward. Like everybody's like, okay.
It's like, I think he was kidding.
I was like, that's cool.
But
And
whatever.
even me, I'm just like, I'm smiling. We're both sitting in the front row, and he's right there, and I'm just smiling at him, just like, okay, man, yeah, cool. Like,
Jesus.
I was like, this is not. I was like, I don't. Okay, if you want to waste your $5 on me, you go right ahead.
Yeah, why not?
See, he can look at it that way.
Yeah.
I'd been like, oh my God,
Yeah.
I'm hanging myself.
Yeah, see, and that's why I was like, and there was a sense of like, because there was that twitch of, or that flip of like, oh, is he joking around, kind of thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna take.
I know,
this.
and then the moment you realize that someone's being serious,
Yeah.
you're like, Jesus fucking
You're like,
Christ.
Christ,
whoa,
yeah,
what
kind
the-
of.
like,
Or it's just like, shh.
It's like, okay.
Really?
I was
Really
like,
right now?
Right, like, is this?
Or even when Anthony got his name wrong, he was like upset about that.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like, dude, your last name's Italian.
Yeah.
We're in America.
Yeah, and you're saying
Like,
it
I mean,
all-
I get there's a
he's
lot
sa-
of
and he's
Italian
saying a lot of
Americans,
names.
but like, come on, dude, there's so many names. Exactly. You're saying a lot of names, dude.
Yeah.
Like, what else are you supposed to do?
Yeah. So I felt it was like when he did that, and to hear how that went, but it was one of those like,
He
yeah,
said your name wrong.
yeah,
Atenciano
I
or
know,
something
yeah.
like that.
He says my last name wrong all the time.
Who cares?
I'm not gonna reprimand him for it. I love Anthony.
Oh, yeah, I love
Yeah.
Anthony. He can barely
Yeah.
read.
Yeah, fuck it, dude. Maybe he's dyslexic like me. He doesn't know
I
what
was
the fuck
like, I
he's
don't
reading,
care.
man.
I was like, I don't care. Whatever name you remember to make me famous is what all that matters. I don't care. But but it was a sense of like, okay, and that was the first mic.
Yeah, and so what happened with the 10? It was a 10, all right?
The 10 was
10 was better.
10 was better. It was again, we went first and second, and that's why Anthony made that comment, because I got up there and I was like, God, I was like, Anthony, I understand when we sign up, we're on here on a certain order, but sometimes it's okay to put the cousins in the middle or put us at the like split us up, because I was like, us starting this night, I was like, if it goes bad, you can blame it on us. I was like, because the energy, you guys are all great with your and it was the set wasn't great. I ended with my margarita bit, which was, I knew I could go there, kind of thing, and end with that, and it was good, but I was like, it still was, again, the 9 and 10 clock is hard. It's but it's still, it's one of those just like, nope, you just got to keep doing it, because it was, even tonight after that 9 o'clock, just being like, I can't believe I have to do one more of these, and you're seeing these heavy hitters at the 10 o'clock, and I'm like, all right, like.
That's the reason I didn't hang out. The 7 o'clock gave me cancer. Oh, my God.
geez.
It was the worst. It was like, no one believes me. They think I'm being a dick, but sometimes when they open, I'm like, I'll say my first couple of jokes, and then no one laughs at all. And I'm like, guys, I've done 3,000 of these. If you guys think you're going to do better.
Yeah.
Go for
Oh,
it.
yeah. Well,
Give
that's
it
why,
a go.
That's why even the 9 o'clock, Anthony was like, come on, we want energy. I just want energy, guys. Come on, energy. Nobody. There was no energy. No one. Like, it was us on the front row just clapping here
the
and there.
10 o'clock you said?
No, 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock,
There was
yeah,
no
yeah, yeah.
energy. And then you get there with the 10, and you have, Michael Saxon, and he's up there, and Eric
Rocha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And just all
great
of
guys.
everybody in there, just the energy, just giving everybody
Supportive,
regardless.
and they'll laugh at what they know that you worked on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like, this guy. That was the problem with that guy, though. Is it's just like, you seem veteran enough to know when you know someone's working on something to like go in there and just all your material is shitting on people that just went before you.
Yeah.
And like, and trying to be legitimately upset about it. It's just like, dude, fuck you. Like, I don't know.
I know that guy. He's got a little touch of too much ego.
Yeah.
He looked like
he
it, man.
works.
He looked like
he does a lot of bigger stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, oh, okay. Well,
Ever since he
that makes total sense.
ever
I'm
since he
tired of these
started
people doing bigger stuff. Fuck you, motherfuckers, dude. I am. I'm fucking sick of it. Because it's just like, dude, fuck you, dude. Like, it's like people that forget where they came from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's got that air about him lately.
It's like, what happened, dude? Fucking, you know, maybe you were born funny, but maybe daddy raped you too, motherfucker.
Yeah.
How about that? You know? It is true.
Yeah.
Fucking think about that. Remember those times, you know?
Yeah.
Remember the hard times, you know, even when you're in the good times.
Yeah. See, I wish I would have known that too a little bit, because then I would have been like, look, before you started making the big times, you would have stole fries too. You know, like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's fucked up. Oh, yeah, it's easy to say you fucked up when you have a 10 grand in the bank. Fucking 100 grand in the bank, whatever, dude. I fucking hate people, dude. I fucking hate where I grew up, too, because of that shit.
The money?
Yeah, well, no, it's just like I grew up with a bunch of fucking rich kids. And to be honest, I was one of those fucking rich kids that, like...
The potatoes?
Potatoes,
The
yeah.
potatoes?
The
Potatoes, dude, but they're a bunch of fucks, too, dude. They're just, you know what I mean? They're just like, they don't know what it's like to struggle. They don't know what it's like to whatever. They definitely don't know what it's like. Maybe this dude knew what it was like at one point and forgot, but it's just like, man, like, you know, it's just kind of, just to shit on people to make your, I don't know what it is. Just to like, why do you need to make yourself feel better? That's what I don't understand, you know? Fuck it, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just upset.
No, I get it, man.
Upset, dude. He's got $100,000 on his mind.
But yeah, fuck everyone that I grew up with. You guys all fuck yourselves.
They're our #1 fans. They're all listening to us.
Are they? Are they? I guarantee not. Not anyone I grew up with.
You
anyways.
guarantee.
No.
I guarantee. Yeah, people Garen grew up with.
I need that shirt.
Did you grow up with similar people, Garon?
No, he grew up with fucking hood rats, dude, which is what needed to happen.
No, I grew
Same.
up not with them. Who did I grow up with? Just changing locations throughout place. You know, like
Same, yeah.
but all throughout Colorado though. So yeah, I don't know. It's just, what was I thinking about the other day with that? There's friends and family and hood rats. That's funny. Hood rats. I did. I mean, I was the
No, I
kid.
mean like
I
that,
was the
but
kid who
normal people.
I was the kid
I
who
should say.
did hang out
Average
with
people.
who hung out with everybody. You know, like I was
Yeah,
the middle one who, like, none of my friends liked each other. Like, you know, it's one of those things.
I had that
where-
problem too, especially when I was in a band. Like, I didn't realize a lot of the people that I hung out with hated one another.
Oh yeah, you're like, wait, what?
Like, I fucking hate that guy. I'm like, why? I thought you guys were friends because I'm friends with you.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's like, why? It doesn't make any sense. Why?
No, I know. I mean, I guess I have that too, where it's just like, oh, I don't understand why you don't like that person. But then again, dude, I don't like people for a lot of reasons too, I guess.
I'm also a big, like, it takes a minute. You got to really fucking be a great dude to overcome a shitty first impression. There's the first couple of homies
that's
I've
kinda
met
true, you're
that
right.
say some dickhead shit to me as soon as they meet me. And I'm like, well, fuck you forever. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's true.
And then, like, they really got to fucking work themselves out of a hole. Especially if they seem like they don't give a fuck that they were just a dick.
Yeah.
That pisses me off more
Yeah.
than anything.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, congratulations. I hate you. That's how I feel.
It's like, just be nice, you know, just be.
Especially if you just met a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe that guy said what he did to you, dude.
I know.
I can't get over it, dude. I'm just like, without even like just like considering this is a joke, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
And like that's what I couldn't. I still, even to this point, can't take him seriously. You know, like it was one of those kind of things where, but it was still just serious enough for
it just seemed like he was
everybody
trying to hurt somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you're just
Yeah.
sitting here trying to hurt someone's feelings or
Yeah.
someone, like, you know, you're just, yeah, you're trying to get a joke up, like, you know, making fun of someone or whatever,
Yeah.
which is fine to a degree, you know, but it's just like, okay,
Well,
I'm going to sit here and
yeah.
shit on this person for a minute and a half.
again, we don't know exactly what happened to him today and yesterday, because
You're right,
for him to get mad.
Maybe someone ate his fries.
Yeah, exactly. Someone ate his fries. I wish he was in this. He wasn't at the 10 o'clock. If he was, I was going to go up there and talk more about the fries. He wasn't in there, though, because I was going to be like, well, I learned he got raped by fries. Fucking his rapist took his fries when he was a kid.
He was raped by
His
by a
rapist raped
potato.
him and then also stole his fries. Well, I mean, yeah, that would be terrible, and I'd feel bad for the guy knowing that. Yeah. But him going up there and shitting on my cousin for no reason was fucking
what?
A little unnecessary, I thought. Don't you think so, Travis?
I agree. Yeah.
It's unnecessary.
I mean, it was.
But
just,
it's also and
it's
again,
a dick move, man. Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing to say one thing.
Yeah. No, and even that's what Anthony said, because Anthony went up there and shit on me, but not. Anyway, he just did it in a joking way. He even said, he's like, I liked you until I heard about the fries. Now I don't want nothing to do with you. But just in that way, kind of.
But in that way,
yeah, it's great.
Yeah, and then what happened? That guy is not talking to you after the mic, bro.
Yeah.
The other guy is who we're talking about.
Yeah.
He's not talking to you after the mic.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of like, okay, this is awkward.
Yeah. just like. All right.
But it's like, again, it's like you said you raped somebody, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, he ate someone's fries and you didn't actually even do that.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I just felt like it was a dumb thing to be mad about, regardless.
It was a very stupid thing to be mad about.
And he was legitimately mad about it.
Well,
It's just like, what? It's like, he was mad about it during your bit. Honestly, that kind of pissed me off. If he hadn't shit on you during your bit, and then go up there and do what he did.
Oh yeah.
If he hadn't done one or the other, I would have been like, oh, okay, well, whatever. I mean, this is comedy.
Yeah. Because he didn't say
but
shit
now,
during anybody
else's
else's
This has gone beyond
set.
comedy. This is fucking disrespect,
yeah, he didn't
dude.
say anything during anybody else's bit. I was like, jeez.
Like,
I was like, okay, well.
Not that we necessarily deserve respect, but like, fuck, everyone deserves respect. You know?
Yeah.
Unless you, I guess, did something to like, I guess not deserve respect, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Like first impressions, which I guess.
Well, that's our first
impression. Was a first impression.
Yeah, but it's on a comedy stage. Like, this isn't like you in conversation being like, "Yeah, dude, I eat people's fries, bro."
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm
mad.
He's mad.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
He's just he's angry. Which I get. I mean, it's the same. Well, even then, what was it? No, because when he made the thing about you, about the whole consistency thing, I felt myself getting more upset.
I didn't even know what he really meant by
and
that.
I knew you didn't. That's why I got more upset.
He got mad because he made fun of me for
I was
stupidity.
fucking Steele doesn't even know what he just said right now. I was like,
well,
fuck.
How did he say it, though? It was kind of weird. I mean... It was
He's like, I don't want to come up here and just rip on everybody. He's like,
Eric.
He's like, Eric, you talked
consistency is key.
Yeah, he's like, you. No,
that's what he said. That's exactly what he said.
But he said you.
I guess you could take that.
No, he said you didn't want to come up here and bomb again, but the consistency is
maybe
key.
That's what he said. Yeah,
and that's what he was meaning is that you bombed again, at the night. And that's what he was talking about. And I was like, geez. And in that moment, I was kind of like, dude, like I was like, I get it, you're joking. But even then, I was like, okay, you're joking. Cool, whatever. I just felt more like, God, that's fucking whatever. Of all the people right now, not knowing like it went through last weekend, that kind of thing for you, for him to then say that, I was like, oh, that sucks. But it happens.
He doesn't know what I went through, but like, it doesn't matter. I mean,
but it happens. Like, that's why I was fine. But that was a one time. But then
to be honest, what I went through isn't that big of a deal.
But when he turned to me, I was like, cool. I was like, go ahead. I was like, really? It was just, I was just like, is this really happening right now? Like, is this? And that's why I was like, I think, again, for both of us, we both got more upset at him getting after the other person than we did actually on ourselves.
It's hilarious.
I just thought it was, I don't know, I just thought it was a cheap shot, which I don't like cheap shots. I don't like cheap shots in boxing or anything. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, or in life. It's just... I think it's just a coward way to go out, Yeah. Fuck, dude, the only reason I could have had the coward way to go out and just not show up for this mic, which I did not want to do, if I'm, being honest, I don't want to do comedy anymore, dude, after this fucking, this show,
Yeah.
But it's like, fuck, I also...
But you did it, though.
I also don't want to fucking quit, either.
Yeah, yeah.
And, like... That and I love the community. I mean, it takes a lot to build friendships and build community and stuff like that. Yeah. It's just like, man, I put a lot of time into just that, with you and with just, other people. And whatever.
I mean,
People at least know who I am here.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean,
You know? It's
even
better
with
than people
even
not
with the
knowing
9
who I
and
am.
10 o'clock who now know us because we've been coming enough, to where it's like,
yeah,
they know we're going to be the ones who it's like, oh, we'll see what happens with these guys.
Yeah.
But it's still, at the end of the day, they still are like very supportive and very like, it's not like, God, hopefully, I mean, I'm just speaking. Hopefully it's not, when are these guys going to quit? I don't like seeing them every time because they at least say hi to us every time. Everybody's pretty nice, for the most, for what it seems.
I think you could tell if people didn't like you.
Yeah.
No one would talk to you.
No one would talk to you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've seen people like that.
Yeah.
Even just in this, I guess,
They wouldn't even talk to you. They wouldn't.
They feel so bad. They feel like they have to talk to us.
Yeah.
I don't think
But
it works like
these
that.
guys.
No, it doesn't. Especially in this world,
Yeah.
or especially in the comic world where
For
everyone's
sure, yeah.
very outspoken.
Yeah, and they're like, oh no, I'm gonna. But it was I don't. It's been a heck of a week for sure, especially just. And then being sick at the same time, going through all this is just being like, all right. It's almost like back to square one. But it made me realize, even with the show Friday night, being like right away, I was like, this is exactly why we have to branch out. Even though we love this place, we have to branch out and go to other places. Even though it's out of our, not even our comfort zone. It's out of
out of my comfort zone.
Well, it's comfort zone, but no, it's out of parking. It's so easy.
Well, okay,
that's what I'm saying as far as comfort zone. Like we know we.
No, but I'm talking about me.
No, I
just
know in
personally.
general, but I'm saying like the big reason too is because of going and time and money and having
Sure.
to go to all these places. Like why would we go all the way to Hollywood or why would we go all the way to Burbank if we can go right here? And do it. But doing made me realize though we have to. Because it gets you in front of people you don't know, which then gets you past that. Because
Which is why we can't use that as an excuse.
As what?
Well, just parking or anything.
No, I know. And
Smells like an excuse to me. You know what I mean? But hey, I'm a part of it. But I'm just saying.
That's what I just said though. I
know.
just said that's what
I'm
we
not
have to do on Friday. We were gonna. I said that we can no longer make that be our excuse, and we're gonna start going to other places and. Just go, spread our bombing wings, spread our bombing wings.
See how much more angry we can get.
Bombing. Well, and which is good too, because then it allows for like trying out the stuff that we've been doing in front of people on new people, and actually see how those things work or see how, and just get over certain things that we haven't. Like for me, it's different than you because I've been at least a performer and on stage for 15 years. So I've just been doing it for the last 9 months as far as stand up in my own material, which is a whole mess of things. You're getting on stage still, doing your own material and in front of people for the first time ever in your life. And you're trying to hopefully, so then the fact that what happened to you last Friday, it's like, yeah, it sucks it happened. It's horrible. It feels, but at the same time, it's like, it's still only been 9 months and you're standing in front of people and you're getting over these fears and getting over all these other things of like things that trigger and stuff like that. And so for where you are from where you were last January, it's like night and day, It doesn't feel like it from Friday's show.
Yeah.
But
I get it.
That Friday show, steal from 9 months ago and do that Friday show. You would have fake sick. I would have never probably been able to pick you up.
No.
Like, I don't know if that
No.
would have,
I would have definitely quit after that.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't have. I'm too stupid to quit. Fucking, it's just so bad. I mean, well, and it's just, I don't know. It's just embarrassing, dude. It sucks to be embarrassed.
Yeah.
But everyone goes through it. That's why I feel like a bitch sitting here fucking talking about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, fuck it, dude. Everyone's sitting here going through it. So anyone listening to me talk, it's like, yeah, fuck you, motherfucker. I've been there too,
Or
Which they should be telling me
or
that.
they might connect even more.
Or they could connect, whatever you want to do. Like, whatever you want to do, leave in the comments below.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Our number one watch video.
I don't know, dude. It just. But here's the thing.
Suicide
though.
prevention.
Here's one thing, dude. Is like out of all this, out of bombing and all this stuff, and even after tonight, it's just like, dude, I don't want to fucking whine anymore. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like, I've done too much of that in my life, and that's why I don't want to quit, even though like I feel like it. It's just like I don't want to sit here and be a bitch and like quit at something just because I fucking failed at it.
Yeah.
And
They don't fail at it unless you quit.
Yeah.
That's a good point, Travis.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only way you can stop being they can't bar you from being a stand-up. You can go anywhere you want. You can always do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Even Louis C.K. Everyone told him to fuck off.
Yeah,
that's true, man.
Yeah.
But the daddy's
He
back.
was actually good at what he was doing.
No, but I mean, no one can stop you from doing stand-up. The only
Yeah.
way you fail at stand-up is if you stop.
Yeah.
I know, but I also want to be better at it than I am. I want to be.
Yeah, then the only way to do that is to keep
Is
doing
to
it.
keep doing it, I
yeah.
guess. But then, do you think
write.
that there is some point? That's a good one. You think there is some point? Like, is there a person out there that, like, you know, it's just like, dude, you've done this 10 years, and you haven't gotten better since day one.
Well, it goes back to what we talked about, the self-aware part. And
Right.
how
You'd have
Right.
to be
I think I'm
actually
too
fucking
self-aware.
retarded
yeah.
to do this for 10 years and not get funny.
And it just
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like,
That's
how
true.
are you not? Yeah, you have to.
No, like
Have you seen anyone go just too long? I mean, too long is
Eckstein.
irrelevant, but like, what's that?
Yeah.
Eckstein?
Sorry.
He's our number 2 fan.
Yeah, right.
He has
yeah.
to know.
Yeah,
okay?
he has to know. If
Does he,
doesn't,
though?
That's where it starts.
Maybe.
Is now. This podcast is where it turns over a new leaf.
I mean, it is kind of like, at least throw some energy into it, right?
I mean,
Like we're like at least okay. So here's
yes. He's even asked me for advice. Like, you guys have at least taken my advice. This motherfucker doesn't take my advice.
that's the only thing is we our
What
have
is he-
to
what-
do
what
is
ca- what
take
does he
advice.
ask?
He's like, what do you think I need to do? And I was like, I don't know, develop some sort of stage presence. You need to deliver. You need to something. You know?
something, right?
It's like, you see the difference between the way I say things and you say things? Very big difference. I can say something that's not funny and get a laugh because of the way I say it. And
Yeah.
he was like, "No, I don't think I do that." And I was like, fucking, why would you talk to me?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That's a whole thing of like doing the same thing. What is it, Albert Einstein, who had that thing with insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. That's how this is with that. You know, it's like,
Good point.
okay,
This is actually crazy, yeah.
it's like, okay, well, we're just going to. You don't get better. The only way you don't get better is by not changing and adapting and learning from your things of being like, I don't know why it's not working. This joke, I say it the same way every single time, and it's still not funny. It's like, well, it's because you're saying it the same way every time, it's still not funny. Or
Yeah.
the way you're presenting yourself on stage hasn't worked the last 100 times, so maybe you should change that. You know, it's like,
Yep.
maybe you should. And then, I'm not good at in front of certain people. Okay, well then maybe you should be in front of certain people so that you get over that. You know, like
100%, yeah.
you know, like those are those things
Yeah.
where it's like.
And honest, yeah.
Otherwise, you're just sitting back, and you can easily just be like, "Oh, I'm not better. I'm not better. I'm not better." It's like, but why are you not better? It's not. And again,
Yeah.
like you said, Travis, the only way you stop is by quitting, and because if you don't get better, it's as much as it's like
Let it out.
dying.
Excuse him.
As much as there's, the rolling the dice in this whole profession's hard, but it's as long as you're constantly trying to get better in every which way,
Yeah.
but it's not going to happen overnight. And
Takes a-
overnight in
takes a
this
long time.
industry isn't
Takes a
9
lot of
months,
heartache, too,
or
like-
isn't a year. Yeah, it's
Yeah. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I don't want to puss out. You know what I mean?
I
Just
was
because
like-
I'm just going through hard times. It's like, dude, there's fuckers in prison right now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I can breathe. You know what I mean? I'm not like I have opportunity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you're white. You'll be fine.
Will I? Fucking, I don't know about anymore, dude. It
No,
seems
no,
like things are changing, man. Fucking, and that shit aside, like it's just.
No, we're still killing it.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait, no.
We are. I don't know if you want to get into the statistics of it on the podcast, but I can. I mean, not killing it, just the population of people. At least in the United States or free countries, like it is. Whatever. We're not gonna talk about it. But what was I saying?
I don't know.
Something about black people.
Something about
Of course it was. You know what? Fuck it. Leave an unlike. I don't give a fuck. Leave a negative comment.
sorry,
I don't
guys.
give a fuck. No, it's just, dude, it's just, I don't know, dude. You know what I think it is like for the first time in my life, I'm like not running from adversity. It's fucking tough, brother.
yeah.
Like, I don't know about the first time in my life. I mean, like, I guess I've had to overcome adversity in different ways, but like putting myself through it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Right.
Like putting myself through adversity. Like, because I could quit tomorrow, right?
Yeah, like
But-
this is a form of like self-flagellation.
Yeah. And it's like,
Yeah.
and I know, one thing after the show that the other night was it was almost like I wanted to get back on stage. It's like, no, dude, I can do this, dude. Just give me one more second. Just give me one more.
Yeah.
Like, I can do this. Like, I mean, or at least I can finish. I can, you know.
Connor's there.
What?
Conwar came to the show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is made me realize too, like he's like just.
What a supportive
the
dude.
supportive dude, like just.
Conwar, you are the man.
Yeah,
She's
like
good
we were.
girl.
Shout out to your lady too.
Yeah, so nice.
She come?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
They
Great,
both
great,
came. They
great,
were great.
Oh, it
So
was
supportive.
almost like, yeah.
We walked.
They deserve each
Yeah,
other.
we walked each other back to the car. Yeah, they were so nice. Just like,
My God, I can't believe I put him through that. I'm so sorry, Conwar, for putting you through that.
But no, and he was so supportive though too. He was like, "No, I've seen it better. I've seen you do it. Like I know what the bit is. You know, like I get it. Like,
yeah.
And yeah, and just even then afterwards, texting us, being like, "You guys did great." He's like, "And I'll be there for the next one too." And I was like, "Geez."
Nice.
It's like, these guys, why do these
a
beautiful
great
people
fella.
keep coming into our lives? You know, like we got Simone and Travis, Conwar, and geez, it's like.
Yeah, Travis, thank you so much for being my
That's,
friend.
I think, was
course,
the
buddy.
thing for me was however well I did and Steele and it wasn't even Joe really that I was like, I hope I hope I did good, Joe, kind of thing. It was more or less, Joe hasn't really seen us that much. So it's a matter of what in the past, over the last months or so, any little bit you've told him about us and me being like, we just let Travis down, like, and that's why I was like, crap,
Yeah,
kind of thing, like that was what went
It was
through
hard.
my
Honestly,
mind.
I thought you were hosting today, Travis, and I was nervous about coming in today.
Why's that?
Well, just because honestly, who fucking knows? Because I'm an idiot. That's why. But like,
No, you care, buddy. That's
but I care. You're right, and I cared about like
You're a care
like
bear.
what you think and like not what. Well, I do care about what you think, but like also I care about doing well for you. Because like you've been
Oh,
so
that's nice,
supportive, like putting me, supporting me through all this shit that like it's just like I'm so disappointed in myself, dude. Just because like I know I could have done better and I didn't, and I felt like I let a lot of people down.
Well,
Garon sitting in the audience, Conwar that fucking drove all that way to see us. Sorry, you guys, and like yeah, it was just that was the biggest disappointment for me. It was just like, fuck, dude, I know I could have done better and I didn't, and why, and not I'm not asking God why or anything, because fuck him, man. but just like to myself, like why, like I don't know. It's been tough, dude.
Well,
Whatever.
I don't think there's any need to expect anything yet.
Yeah.
It's basically just started making it happen.
Yeah.
Also, it's I think most of the pressure comes from yourself. Like most of the nervousness is just in your own head.
It is.
Like I think someone said this. This touring feature told me this a long time ago, and I've kind of taken it to heart. Basically, like if an audience can take something away from you, he's a bit of a jaded guy, then they will. So if they see that you give a fuck, then then they'll be more likely to kind of like be a little stiffer and stuff like that because they see you care way too much.
Mm-hmm.
But the comfortability comes in when you just don't give a fuck up there.
Yeah.
And you're just doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And then that relaxes the crowd because if you care too much, you're too tense and you're too
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah. I think you're a genius, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I think you definitely
Okay.
you just have a good perspective on everything, and like
Oh, you have to.
yeah, well, but some
Yeah, that
don't,
c-
and like
Yeah.
like
that
in my
confidence.
opinion, Travis Clyburn should be having an hour special right now.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm working on it, brother.
I know, and like I know, I love you so much, dude.
Thanks, buddy. And I know you'll be fine. Also, we have 12 minutes left. Do you guys want to end
Yeah, with a few.
With some
with
trivia,
some fucking Travis
on,
trivia?
maybe on a good note. Since
Yeah,
this has
guys.
been a depressing
Come on, all right, let's pick,
podcast.
what kind of category do you want, Pepper? I want to cheer up my
Oh.
Pepper.
Let's do something happy, like fucking, I don't know, Christmas trivia.
Christmas
no,
trivia?
no. We'll save that for Christmas.
Why is
You know
God's
what?
not
Actually,
real?
That's a good point.
We get the Bibli trivia, history trivia. Oh, there's movie trivia. No,
Let's
no.
move on from that.
Celebrity
I'm mad at
trivia?
Hollywood right now.
Okay, all right.
No, I'm just mad, especially after hearing that guy's like on big shit. Now, I'm a sensitive bee, bro.
What about war trivia?
Yes.
That sounds
That's my
metal.
shit right there. All right.
Definitely not
All
mine.
right, We'll do a few.
Neither am I, but like I like it. Love war, bro.
Oh, here we go. Okay, this seems this appropriate. Question number 1.
Battle of Hastings.
Which of the following wars claimed the lives of the most U.S. soldiers? World War II, Civil War, U.S. Civil War, U.S. Revolutionary War, or World War I?
I think it was probably the Civil War, because didn't they lose the most battles?
Well, I also imagine since it was all Americans.
Yeah.
Well, kind of.
American
I'm turning the volume up so we can see if it
Ooh,
ding.
Do it.
Because that ding is so satisfying.
So I said Civil.
War?
No.
Civil War, baby.
Civil War.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah,
Well,
because
let's
that
see
makes sense, right? Americans killing Americans.
Until
Yeah,
the
the
Vietnam
most-
War,
That's
the
a
number
trick
of U.S.
question.
soldiers killed in the Civil War, 6,200. So, sorry, 620,000 casualties. Damn, that's impressive.
Yeah, Civil War.
The number 2, what conflict was known as the war to end all wars?
World War One.
Oh, they were there.
Bang, bang.
There you go. Don't even need the rest.
Listen, I'm a masjid.
And then we had a second, and then it had a sequel, which was arguably better.
2 thumbs up.
I know it had a cool character and had a fun mustache.
I think wasn't Hitler involved somehow in World
Oh,
War
or
One?
was it Charlie Chaplin?
No, World War One is the reason he became in power.
Oh, that's right.
Because the
Okay,
Germans
okay.
got fucked.
They
and
got so
Yeah, and
hardcore
then-
ass raped.
In the opinion of
No.
Hitler, the Jews are moving in and they are taking all of our things.
Oh, please stop it! Just quit taking our stuff.
The
yeah.
exact same thing Trump sang about Mexicans. Fun facts.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the same stuff. History repeats itself forever. Number 3, the last execution in the Tower of London took place during what war? World War I, World War II, War of the Roses, or Napoleonic Wars?
I don't even know what the War of the Roses was.
War of the Roses is actually what Game of Thrones is based off of.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's
I
definitely.
had no idea about
It's just
that.
it's like 5. I think it was 5 families all warring in like the UK.
The Roses. Why didn't Roses?
Let's go with that one.
Napoleon.
War of Roses.
Napoleon.
Napoleon?
No,
No.
World War One then. No,
Oh,
2.
shit,
Ah.
Damn. August 14th, 1991.
But we're happy.
Number 4. Which of the
Jeez.
following leaders played prominent roles in both World War I and World War II? Woodrow Wilson, Hideki Tojo, Nikita, looks like a cat walking across a keyboard, Khrushchev, or Winston Churchill.
It's A or the last one. Hang on though. Don't click.
Good.
Don't click.
Woodrow or Wilson? Or Woodrow
Let's
or
go with
Winston?
that.
Woodrow Wilson?
Yeah.
Winston Churchill.
Yep.
It was Churchill.
Yeah.
Churchill.
Yeah, the guy was killing it. Number 5. What naval battle between Mark Antony and Octavian is often said to mark the beginning of the Roman Empire? Was it the Battle of Malea? Battle of Argentinum? Jesus Christ, I can't read Greek. Battle of Antietam, or Battle of the Lipari Islands?
A.
C. Go with A.
Go with A. Damn.
C.
See? Yep, Battle of
Yeah.
Antietam.
You get it.
It's the only one I remember
Look at
hearing
this.
back in the day.
Number 6. In which battle did Chinese General Zhang Hongfan destroy the last
Hong?
fleet of the Southern Song Dynasty? Battle of Huyulu, Battle of Yingtian, Battle of Yamen, Battle of
Speak
Red
Chinese.
Cliffs. I was about to say, this is fucking obscure as a
Definitely
motherfucker.
Red Cliff.
It's not Red Cliffs.
What's the most Chinese sounding one? What was it?
Yingtian.
That's one. No.
Yamen? Oh, it's Battle of Yamen.
Yamen.
Yaman! Battle of
Yaman.
Yaman.
They did it, did they?
The most Chinese one on there that you read probably just said racist on it.
Fuck it. Everything's racist anymore. I'm tired of that shit too. But go ahead.
Well, I'm never getting this SNL job.
Nope, never getting it. No one's getting it.
No
I've
one
never
wants
said a
it.
slur,
No one wants the
but I
fucking
have
SNL
done
job.
plenty of racist accents
Right.
on this podcast, or on most podcasts I've done.
Yeah.
Number 7. How old was the youngest American serviceman in World War II? 9, 13, 15, or 12?
Damn, 13 and 12 is a huge fucking gap to guess on. I'm gonna go 12.
13.
Wait a second. Wait. The question was Vietnam?
No, World War II.
Oh, World War II. Fuck it.
Probably
Should we go 12?
Do you go?
I know Vietnam was very young.
The 9.
9? Really? Then though?
999. A lot of people lied about their age. This is American servicemen too. So
American servicemen.
Yeah, so they were lying about their age, so they had to look a little older.
Oh, that's true.
Because my grandpa was 16
what was the other one again? What was the other one
age.
again?
9, 13, 15, 12.
Ooh,
15. Shit,
9.
13?
9.
It's not 9, it's 12.
It's definitely 12.
Yeah, age.
I should have went with my first guess.
Yeah.
Calvin Graham, age 12. Graham lied about his age.
One guy.
Yep. When he
One
enlisted in the
motherfucking
Navy.
guy. That must have been one butch-ass looking dude.
Just killing
His real age wasn't discovered until after he was wounded in the naval battle of Guadalcanal.
Or he knew how to fire accurately.
Oh, Guadalcanal. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my grandpa was only 16 and lied about his age.
Gee,
That's
to get in the war.
I know he's.
Now
How do
we're
you
lying to
lie
get
about
out.
your age back then? What do you do?
You just tell them that's how old.
That's
you
it.
are.
You
Yeah,
just
there's
walk
no
in. It's like,
proof.
how old are you?
Yeah.
You're 18.
Kind of like
Yep.
what I do at 7-Eleven when I'm buying tobacco.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Yeah, how old are
30.
you?
I feel like I could just say that. I just said that when I was trying to buy beer earlier. They're like, how old are you? I was like, 30. They're like, and the people next to me laughed because they know I don't look that age.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, really? You're just going to let this kid buy beer like that? God, I wish I was fucking
30.
growing up now. Going
It
to
is
7-Eleven.
nice looking very young and being able to.
30.
It's got its ups and downs.
Number 8. Which of the following was developed during World War I? Plastic surgery, poison gas, all of these, or blood banks?
All of these.
All of these.
Yeah.
Why not?
Plastic surgery was
Narrow
developed to
it down.
treat wounded soldiers.
Ooh.
Number 9. What German fighter pilot was credited with 80 air combat victories during
80.
World War I? Was it Arthur Zimmermann, Manfred von Richthofen, Johann Wolfgang von Goth,
Jeez.
Alfred von Schlittenfen?
Is it A? Zimmerman.
Okay.
Nope.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Hang on. What'd you say with C? Because I've heard of that one.
Johann Wolfgang von
Yeah,
Goth.
do that one.
I've
No.
heard of Zimmerman too. So.
Oh,
You think
There-
of Wolfgang von Beethoven.
Yeah.
Wolfgang.
Wolfgang Puck. Wolfgang.
I'm going to go von Schliften. Nope.
No.
Oh, it was Manfred.
Manfred. Just
Manfred
normal.
von Reichenhof.
Very basic German.
Oh, that was the Red Baron, guys.
Oh. Baron.
The Red Baron.
Yeah, but
Oh,
that was his nickname.
All right, number 10. What nickname did Thomas Jonathan Jackson earn during the American Civil War? Fighting Tom, Blood and Guts, Dixie, or Stonewall?
Stonewall.
nah.
Oh, Colonel Stonewall Jackson.
Or did guess?
It
Guess,
was a
or did
partial
you know?
guess and a partial. I just knew that name.
Stonewall
Okay,
Jackson, yeah.
fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair enough.
Okay, we'll do
Stonewall
Let's do
Jackson.
a fucking few more. We're at, we got about 3 minutes left.
Nice.
Just go to the end of time.
Just
You know what I mean?
kill us.
Which is 3 minutes.
Number 11. What Chinese princess commanded the Army of the Lady? Was it
Jeez,
Jin
these are
Qing,
tough.
Ping Yang, Yong Tai, or Gao Yang?
Or all the above.
I'm just gonna go. Let's go Jin Chang. No.
Pong Yang.
Pong Yang. Oh!
That was just a guess. Is that Mulan's fucking grandma? What is that?
Yeah, it was the daughter of Emperor
Yep.
Gozu of Tang.
Nice.
Of Tang.
Any relation to Mulan?
Is it Tang Dynasty? I have no
Tang,
idea.
yeah, Tang Dynasty.
During what war did Florence Nightingale help to found modern nursing? Oh, she founded modern nursing.
These are
Florence
fucking
Nightingale.
tough, dude.
World War I, Crimean War, First Boer War, or First Barbary War.
World War One. Yep, definitely wrong. That was the only one I
What
knew.
was the other fucking wars? What? Barbary
The
War?
Boer War or the Barbary War?
Barbary War. Who?
It's apparently the Crimean War.
Oh.
Where it's like I came to
Crimea River
Providence
War.
during
Wait, what is it? The
Crimean War.
Crimean War?
Crimean, yeah.
What is that?
Crimea is in the Middle East.
I'm glad you know this.
Yeah, where she organized intended to win. Yeah.
Cripe.
She was known as the Lady with
know
the
that?
Lamp.
No. Why do you think I said World War One?
does.
What conflict is sometimes called the African World War? Was it Shaka's Conquest, Modest War, Second Congo War, or First Congo War?
Second Congo War.
It was Second Congo War. Fucking nailed it, Garon.
Boom.
Good job, Bernard.
Boom.
All right, we have time for 2 more.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, number 14. What conflict was instigated by Aristogoras of Miletus? Jesus.
See.
See, Third Macedonian War?
Ah.
Wasn't that Persian War? Let's go with that one. Yay! So these are so obscure. Oh my god, I can't read most of it. Oh, here we go. What Spartan king led a small army of 300 Spartans against the vastly superior Persian force?
This has to be the last one.
This is Ephialtes, Xerxes, Leonidas, or Cleinias.
Was it Jesus Christ? I was kidding. Fucking Leonidas, of course.
You're goddamn right.
All right, guys. Remember, everybody, don't talk about it.
Oh, we're ending here? I thought we were going to go on for another 2 hours to talk about our fucking misery. All right. Yeah, don't talk about it. Be about it unless you don't want to, then fucking quit. No, I'm just kidding.
Never
just kidding.
quit. Hi, everybody.
Baby, it's not what you wanted from me. You've been trying to make sense of my mistakes. My mistakes, yeah.
Hey, you guys, thanks for watching this episode. Please hit that subscribe button. Go follow us on all the social medias, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
And remember, if you want to go the extra mile, you can also support us over on Patreon, where in the future we'll be able to get unreleased content and content that nobody else can see. And remember, guys, don't talk about it.
Be about it.
Peace.